Today on our Focus at 4, we start with this story, which has been a tough one to talk about here in the newsroom. 2 students have been killed. 3 other people have been seriously injured after a school bus rolled off of a Houston freeway overpass.
Houston Independent School District statement says a girl died at the scene this morning and another student died at the hospital.
The district says 2 other students and the bus driver were also taken to hospitals with serious injuries. Investigators say a car on the left-hand side of the bus thought that another vehicle was going to drift into their lane and move into the path of the bus. So that bus driver tried to avoid but overcorrected and went off the overpass that you see right there. The bus rolled and landed on its side. Houston operates the state's largest public school district with about 215,000 students. Again, 2 of those students have now died as a result of that accident. An interesting thing that we learned today, much of the discussion has surrounded seatbelts on school buses. And to be clear, seatbelts likely would have helped this situation very little, if at all. But are we revisiting the idea that school buses might need seatbelts for any minor accident? And actually, the bus that this happened, News 3 found out that there were seatbelts on that bus, which isn't particularly common.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so anyway, we're curious to see if some of these school districts go back and revisit that idea. Hey, a little bit more locally, the punishment phase is moving forward at the Brazos County Courthouse for convicted killer Gabriel Hall. Today, the court heard from Hall's biological family. They flew in from the Philippines. His half-sister Clarissa this morning talked about how she had to care for Gabriel and the other siblings growing up. She said she would have to beg for food in the neighborhood. Gabriel's mother got on the stand. She testified that her husband was very abusive to her in front of the kids, including in front of Gabriel, you see right there. You can get real-time updates on the trial via News 3's Rusty Surrett's live blog. You can find that link at kbtx.com. The man suspected of killing a fellow professor at a Mississippi university is dead.
Ed Payne reports that Shannon Lamb is believed to have shot and killed himself just as officers were closing in.
Police searched the campus of Mississippi's Delta State University, trying to find the man who shot and killed Ethan Schmidt, an assistant professor of history.
We are grieving on this campus for his loss, and our condolences are with his family at this time.
Police believe Schmidt's colleague, Shannon Lamb, shot and killed him. Officials say at the end of a day-long manhunt, as police closed in on him Monday night, Lamb ditched his car and ran into the woods. Officers heard a single gunshot, then found him dead. Investigators also suspect Lamb of killing a woman about 300 miles from the university, 41-year-old Amy Prentice. According to the local police chief, Lamb and Prentice lived together. It's not clear what his relationship was with either of the victims or why either of them were killed.
So some updates on that story. I'm sure much more will come out as that investigation continues. Moving on to a little bit of lighter news, the tech side of things. Now Snapchatters, as many of us are, can replay as many moments as they wish. But here's the catch, they have to pay for it.
You gotta pay for it. The picture sharing app announced today that U.S. users can now purchase extra replays at just 99 cents per replay. So I guess you get one a day. And if you want to
Right. So right now you get one a day for free, which they started, I don't know, just a month ago or so. But now it's 99 cents. For 3 replays, 99 cents. Each snap is still eligible for just the one replay. Their initial goal was to allow friends to share one photo or short video that isn't intended to be saved by the recipient. That's sort of the sketchy thing about Snapchat, but it's fun. In a blog post, the company said a replay is like a compliment. So why stop at just one? And I guess that's even more of a compliment if you're willing to pay for it. Like that dog must be really cute if you're willing to see it, walk down the street again.
Yeah, exactly. The company is working out how to generate a steady stream of revenue, which is a key challenge for digital startup companies. These startups receive millions from investors, but they don't have a traditional money-making model because Snapchat is a free app and there's nothing on there that you can pay for. So Snapchat has a subtle in-app advertisements that haven't previously charged for added features.
Right. But now they're going straight to the consumer and saying if you want to see this again, you gotta pay 99 cents.
You gotta pay for it. It's a trend that I'm seeing in a lot of things in technology. Not really liking it personally.
Not loving it.
But
I think we're part of the generation that really likes everything on our phone to be free.
Yeah, I'm a part of that for sure.
Hey, some other odd news on your smartphone. Here's a warning for the parents out there. There are secret apps to keep inappropriate photos and video hidden from parents right in plain sight. I can't believe this. I had no idea these existed.
Yep, Meredith Mitchell has more on this story.
Once you snap a pic, you won't see it anymore. It's an app that's got some parents fooled.
So if you're looking for a calculator, that's fine. Unfortunately, children and teens and others are using this app to hide things that they don't want their parents to see.
This app called Calculator Percentage Sign looks like a calculator, but it's actually a hidden vault. Attorney General Leslie Rutledge says these type of apps are becoming more and more popular with teens.
You go to the App Store on the smartphone and to simply search the word secret. And by searching the word secret, parents will learn very quickly that there are a number of apps that their children can hide pictures, videos, photographs, any number of items from them. It's something as simple and as innocent looking as a calculator.
This is what it looks like, and you may think, well, that's a calculator.
Last week, an Alabama district attorney posted a video warning parents about the calculator app for iPhone. Since then, the video has been shared on social media, but there are still many parents in the dark.
The best way to educate your children on the internet is to educate yourself.
At first glance, it looks like a regular calculator on a phone. But when you open it and you enter the correct password, hidden behind that is a whole new album of photos and apps that you didn't even know about.
Ask them what technology they're using.
Rutledge says having a conversation with your child is the best thing you can do.
A parent would not let their child get into a car with someone they don't know. They wouldn't let them spend the night with someone they don't know. So why are parents allowing their children to talk to people on the internet that they don't know?
Well, and that's been a problem since the very beginning
Ever
of the
since
internet.
cell phones were, even farther back, the internet. I mean, gosh,
But
that's,
this secret app.
yeah, I just hope that the kid's phone's not lying around, mom's doing taxes and used to use the calculator real quick or
Oh,
something
this
like
innocent
that. Heaven
calculator
forbid.
app. Yeah. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
going to see something you don't want to see, or maybe something that you would like to find out about.
That's a good point.
And like to know is happening.
Yep.
Wow, odd little consumer alert there for the parents. Hey, before we go, Max brought this video to my attention just about an hour ago, and we knew we had to show you. This happened in Monterey Bay in California. A group was whale watching, and you have to see it. Let's check it out. So look at this, nice innocent whale watching. Boom.
Those are kayakers.
Those are kayakers, and to be very clear, the kayakers are fine. No one was hurt. But did you see that?
That is the definition of up close and personal with the whale.
I think that goes beyond whale watching. I don't think you can any longer call it. Here we go, slow-mo. Good, I gotta get a slow-mo. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because
they're fine.
Right.
And because it is something you never expected to see.
Right, and
Here,
there
one
were a
more.
couple
We
of
just gotta
pictures.
show you again.
And there were a couple of pictures from them afterwards where they were clearly okay.
fine.
They got back in the kayak and
Look at
here,
that,
yeah,
right
there's
on
even
top
a
of the
couple of
kayak.
pictures that we have.
And that noise you heard, that ooh,
Yeah.
Max pointed out to me. We think that's one of the kayakers screaming. That's not from the
yeah.
whale.
So it was probably a pretty
Check it out.
scary few moments. But,
Scary few
but
moments, but they're gonna remember that forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You're never forget that. I'm never going to forget that,
Nope.
and I just watched it on YouTube. Hey, that's it for us right now. After the break, we're heading outside of the parking lot. We're showing you the right way to buckle your kid's safety seat in. It's actually easier to make a mistake than you would think. And
Yeah,
Max is back
and
with a little bit of
y'all
weather.
might actually get rained on. We'll get a look at the radar coming up on the other side of the break.
Yikes, see you then.